health facility maintenance. Reps declare Nigerian hair launch a fraud. How I would have removed fuel subsidy, Peter Obi breaks silence. And still on subsidy like Kwara, Edo cuts down work days to thrice a week. INEC releases final list of candidates for Bayelsa Imo Kogi poll. While we suspended planned nationwide strike, says NLC TUC. And moving on to the foreign scene, 7 shot and 2 killed at Virginia High School graduation. And in the world of sport, I made tough decisions to reposition sport in Nigeria, says Dare. Join us for these and many other stories when we return from this very short break. You're welcome back. Let's start from the home front. A clarion call has gone to all the officials of local government council in the state to further reposition the local government administration for better performance and also to justify the confidence reposed on them by the good people of Kwara State. The Deputy Governor of Kwara State, Elder Kayode Alabi, disclosed these at an official declaration of workshop on leadership, ethics and code of conduct in public office for top officials of all the councils in the state. He charged all the participants to strive hard to provide quality leadership, adhere to the code of conduct, and most importantly, they should live above board in the discharge of their duties. In his goodwill message, the chairman, Kwara State Local Government Service Commission, who also doubled as the chairman, Kwara State Local Government Pension Board, Alhaji Umar Danladi Sheru, thanked His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Kwara State, Malam Abdurrahman Abdurrazak, for providing an enabling environment for the third tier of the government to thrive independently. The Chairman, Association of Retired State Permanent Secretary of Nigeria, Kwara State Chapter, Prince Sulaiman Ayodele Fagbemi, said the association was formed to assist the state government in re-engineering the civil service for improved performance and better productivity. He added that the group was also raised to cater for the welfare of its members who bowed out after meritorious years in the service. Fagbemi stated this when he led members of his executive on the courtesy visit to the Chairman, Kwara State Council of Nigerian Union of Journalists, NUJ, Abdulateef Lanre Ahmed, at the Press Center of Road GRA, Ilorin. He noted that the association was how to offer assistance to the government in the training and retraining of civil servants, who he identified as the engine room of the service. In his remark, the State Chairman of NUJ, Abdulateef Lanre Ahmed, said the formation of the association came at a time of seeming loss of interest, of trust and confidence in the civil service, prompting government at all levels to begin to outsource services. The NUJ chairman assured the retired bureaucrat and the technocrat of the readiness of journalists in the state to assist in spotlighting their activities. A professor of Arabic Literature, Department of Language in Arabic Unit, Faculty of Humanities and Social Science, Al-Hikma University, says professionals in literature of Arabic language should teach the language to interest people of their community. The Don made the assertion in his paper titled Arabic Language at the Crossroad, tapping the potentials of a towering language at the 4th inaugural lecture of the Al-Hikma University. He called on Arabic language professionals to establish Arabic learning center in their private capacity towards contributing to the development of Arabic language in Nigeria. According to the professor of Arabic language, adequate provision should be made for graduates of Arabic language to gain access to areas they can be needed in civil service rather than confining them to being Muslims of secondary schools. He, however, advocated that syllabus for the study of Arabic language in primary and secondary schools should be revised, adding that more hours should be allocated for its teaching and learning, saying that the teachers should give regular orientation to be able to live up to expectation. We'll go on this very short break and we'll be back to continue with the local stories. Please stay with us.
Tí kò lábàwọ́n ni ìfẹ́ ìyá jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ kò sí ohun tó dùn tó bíi Indomie alájẹpọnu lákànlọ́. Nítorí náà, fi ìfẹ́ hàn pẹ̀lú Indomie.
Drink down, don't go for it. Life my highway, me I just stay for my lane. Full speed ahead, oh, no limits in my way. God don't make them my back, nourishment to give me spark. So I go shine my shine and I will go for it. No limits, go for it. Drink down, don't go for it.
So, babes, what's up with the wedding preparation? Hope everything is planned out.
Everything is in order. I can't wait for my big day and all the excitement.
Aww. Have you checked to the Ashoebi? Food vendor, decor.
All check, babes. Oh, wait. Myself and Bob are yet to find a good event center. All the ones we've been seeing, it is either bad lighting or...
Say no more. The Savannah Event Center has got you covered. Located in a secured and serene environment with spacious parking lot, fully air-conditioned, clean sound system, and the hall can conveniently seat all your guests. They even have a banquet hall to host birthdays, symposium, conferences, dinner and award nights, and luncheons. The best part is, there is a huge discount available from now till the end of July. The Savannah Event Center is located within the magnificent Savannah Hotel, Kilometer 2 at Dashaikpo Road by Garkombi Junction, Ilorin, Kwara State. For bookings, inquiries, and reservations, please call 090-3933-2299. 090-3933-2299.
Uncle Jerry, thank you.
This wouldn't have been beautiful without you.
Savannah Event Center, built just for you.
The World Today is reaching you from Royal FM 95.1 Ilorin. We'll continue with the local stories. The House of Representatives has warned the federal government against terminating a contract signed with a private firm, Iris Smart Technologies Limited, for the production of electronic passport booklets. According to the House, procuring the equipment capable of putting the latest security features in the Nigerian e-passports will cost the government about 22 billion naira. The Legislative Chamber also warned that the production of 10 million booklets by the firm would be stalled. These are part of the recommendations contained in the report by the House Haddock Committee to investigate the proposed domestication and processing of Nigerian international passports, which the lawmakers considered and adopted at the plenary on Tuesday. In the report, Punch reported that the committee noted that the Iris Smart Technologies Limited renewal agreement with the federal government of Interior of April 2015 clearly stated in Article 40 that the duration of the contract shall be for the delivery of an additional 10 million passport booklets. Chairman Transition Implementation Committee, Felodun Local Government Area of Kwara State, Jide Shonibare, asked me in charge to always ensure that facilities under his watch are properly managed. This was part of the resolution of the House after considering the report of Ad hoc Committee titled Petition Against TRC Chairman Felodun Local Government, Mr. Jide Shonibare, presented by Deputy Speaker Raphael Adetiba during Tuesday's plenary. The TRC Chairman was alleged to have withheld 7.5 Perkins generating sets reportedly meant for Okeonyo Basic Health Hospital. The petition was written and signed by one Alaji Alasi Sikeru on behalf of the community. Mr. Adetipa, representing Okeero constituency, observed the generating set was part of the health equipment provided by federal government for health facilities across 774 local governments in the country, of which Okeonyo Basic Health Center was a beneficiary. Adetiba noted that while the Haddock Committee was on oversight to the health center in Okeonyo, district, Ile-Ire district. The facility looked abandoned and unkept, even as it described some of the submission of the TIC chairman during the committee's investigation as unsatisfactory. Reading the resolution of the House, Speaker Engineer Yakubu Saliu urged Ifelodun local government TIC chairman Jide Shonibare to tidy up Ukeoyo Basic Health Center before installing the generating set at the hospital for the benefit of the people of the area. The House of Representatives has poked holes in the purported launch of Nigerian Air at the twilight of the administration of former President Muhammadu Buhari, declaring it a fraud. Chairman of the House Committee on Aviation, Naji, declared the launch of the Nigerian Air a fraud after the major stakeholders in the deal between the federal government and Ethiopian Airlines denied knowledge of the launch. The Ministry of Aviation claims Nigerian Air was only unveiled and not launched, which the committee dismissed as an attempt to divert the lawmakers' attention. Punch reports that members of the committee were shocked when NAMA disclosed that the aircraft bearing Nigerian colors was on a chartered flight to Nigeria. Other stakeholders who confirmed the disclosure noted that the chartered flight could be painted in any color with any inscriptions. 1 week after President Bola Ahmed Tinubu announced the removal of fuel subsidy payment on a premium motor spirit, also known as petrol, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party LP on the February 25 PTOB on Tuesday broke his silence on the much criticized move. He said rather than go through a forceful removal, he would have provided various relieving policies to cushion the effect of subsidy removal. Obi, a former Anambra State governor, spoke at the Court of Appeal venue of the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal on Tuesday. I've actually been in support of the removal of subsidies right from the President Goodluck Jonathan era when I was a member of the economic management team, he tweeted. Following fuel subsidy removal, Governor Godwin Obaseki of Edo State has reduced the number of work days for civil and public servants from 5 days to 3 days a week. Governor Abdurrahman Abdurrazak had given a similar approval on Monday because of the hike in fuel price. In a statement on Tuesday, Obaseki said, "We want to reassure our people that we will do all within our powers as a subnational government to reduce the pains and ameliorate the sufferings of our people are currently facing in the wake of the current realities." The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has released the final list of candidates for the November 11 governorship election in Kogi, Bayelsa, and Imo State. INEC National Commissioner and Chairman of the Information and Voters Education Committee, Mr. Festus Okoye, said the approval of the list followed a meeting held by the Commission on Tuesday in Abuja. The decision is in line with the provision of Section 32, subsection 1 of the Electoral Act 2022, which requires the publication of the list not later than 150 days to election day, that is Friday, 9th June 2023, following the period for voluntary withdrawal and substitution of candidates by political parties under Section 31 of the Electoral Act 2023, the statement read. Leaders of the Nigerian Labour Congress (NLC) and Trade Union Congress (TUC) yesterday gave insight into why they resolved to shelve their planned nationwide strike aimed at forcing the federal government to reverse the 200% hike in the pump price of petrol. Rising from an emergency National Executive Council (NEC) meeting yesterday, the president of NLC, Mr. Joe Ajaero, and General Secretary Ima Ugwaja cited the move of the nation in view of the outcome of the presidential elections still being challenged at the tribunal. The need to pursue the national stability and the restraining order obtained by the federal government from the National Industrial Court (NIC) as reasons for the decision to shelve the planned industrial action. The communique issued at the end of the meeting, however, accused the National Industrial Court of continuous weaponization of the instrument of ex parte injunction in favor of the government against the interests of Nigerian workers in defiance of the position of the Supreme Court on the use of this instrument. The World Today is reaching you from Royal FM 95.1 in Ilorin. Hop ahead is our foreign news. And And on the foreign scene, 7 people have been shot and 2 were killed at a shooting that took place during a high school graduation ceremony in Richmond, Virginia. The shooting outside the Atrium Theater sent students in graduation gowns running for safety, United States media reports. School officials says the shooting took place during a ceremony for the high school. Another graduation scheduled for Tuesday has been postponed and all classes are cancelled on Wednesday. The victims who were killed were a 18-year-old man who was part of the graduating class and his 36-year-old father, police says. Police has not yet released their identities. A 19-year-old suspect has been taken into custody, according to interim Richmond Police Chief Rick Edwards. He said the police believe that he knew at least one of the victims. And in the world of sports, the immediate past Minister of Sports, Sunday Akindare, is said to bring about the much-needed changes in the Nigerian sports sector. He had to take very tough decisions because he knew he wasn't in popularity contest. The All Progressives Congress APC chieftain, who spoke on Sunday in Abuja at a reception put together by stakeholders to celebrate his achievements, said he stayed true to his promise to rebuild Nigerian sport from its foundation. Please join Adeyemi Adewale in just a moment as he will give more insight into sports stories. And that's where we draw the curtain on today's edition of The World Today on Royal FM 95.1 Ilorin. It was compiled and edited by Dada Uluwabamche. For sponsorship details, kindly call our sales and marketing office on 0810-850-1372 or 0810-850-1373. Join us tomorrow for a better and more exciting package. My name is Omonike Babatunde, and I'm wishing you a splendid day. Good morning.